Stream theory continued. STREAM. I told you that life was like standing in a stream with the water rushing past you. The water being the moments and events in our life. And all too often, we let those events pass us and we respond to them, but never learn what they're trying to teach us. Yesterday, I had an event happen that has happened before in my life, and I've always responded a little differently by reacting without allowing myself to see the whole situation. When you work in the hospital as a surgeon, you're constantly fighting for time in the operating room, for staff, and most days when I operate, I have 2 sets of staff, 2 anesthesia providers, but every so often something happens and either it's so busy that people are pulled away or events happen where someone's not there, and it's my first impulse when that happens. If I find a day where I've only got 1 staff and I know it's going to take me longer, I know it's going to make the patient wait longer, my first response is always to fight, trying to scrap for my little piece of property and call the people in charge and say, I need another anesthesia provider. I need this, and try to leverage something. But I liken that to standing in the stream, and when the water hits you and it flows past you and you immediately react to it and you learn nothing, you see nothing, only your own position in the stream. So yesterday I had a different idea. I did what I like to call immersion in the stream. Think of yourself as standing in a stream. If you really want to understand what the water is, what the water feels like, all the sensations of the water, instead of standing in it, you lay down in the stream. You immerse yourself in the stream and you let every piece, every part of your body feel that water. And you see it from different angles. And then you can really understand what the stream is all about. But that takes slowing down. That takes time. That takes patience. So what I did to put that into practical use is I decided I'm not going to respond with anger. I'm not going to call and fight for what I feel like should be my property. I want to think about it from everybody's angle. You see, I'm not the only surgeon trying to get things done. My patients are not the only patients that are being affected. I need to see this from other angles. So if you slow down, immerse yourself, allow yourself to see what other people are feeling, what their situation is, it gives you a sense of understanding that you're just a part of the puzzle. And that when you fight for what you want in a selfish manner, it costs other people in the process. So, instead of getting angry, instead of getting agitated and calling people, I just learned the lesson from that day. I saw that I just keep working, just immerse myself, understand that the situation's not ideal, but I get to choose my attitude. I get to choose how I respond. And so I responded calmly. I never argued, never asked for more anesthesia or more staff. I just worked with what we had. We all worked together and we got the job done. So in the past, I would have always reacted like standing in the stream and yelling. But instead, metaphorically, I laid down in the stream and saw all the angles, how it affected everybody, and realized that sometimes we have to make sacrifices for the benefit of all. And as I left that day and started thinking about the stream of life, that's just what my thoughts came to, is how that's how we have to respond. Because when we respond in that way, we learn from the water running past us, from the moments running past us, from the situations that God puts in our life. And only when we learn from those situations will God be allowed to change us, to change our heart, to change our mind. So when things get crazy, life gets out of hand, lay down in the stream, immerse yourself, see it from different angles, and allow life to teach you the lessons that God wanted you to learn that day. You have so many opportunities to learn, to grow, to reach your potential. Make the most of them. Moyo, everywhere we go.